Hey, I'm here with the Chefman double air fryer. I would say this is my favorite kitchen appliance in the house. I have two kids and a husband, and we have to reheat and cook all kinds of food for lunches and dinner and breakfast. And this has been a game changer for me. So it has two different sections or compartments for the air fryer. And excuse the mess in there. As I told you, I use this a lot, so I have a lot of crumbs in there. It has these bottom grates here to place all of the food in, so you get the air fryer effect in there. And what I love about this is that it's pretty easy to use. So you can see here I have two different panels to assign both of these compartments. But the great thing is I can actually sync the baskets. So when I press sync, you notice it tells me the temperature here. So I can raise the temperature on one and it does it for the other. Isn't that great? So if I have a big batch of something and I want to cook it all at once, I can just set for both at the same time. And this goes up to 400 degrees, and then after that it drops down to 200. So it's from 200 to 400 degree Fahrenheit for cooking. It also has some buttons up here. It has chicken, fries, burger, bacon, fish, veggies, steak, and shrimp on here. And then also for time, you can click the time button and then you can either go up in time, so I can go all the way up to like 20 minutes, or I can go as short as a minute and it still works just fine. So I use this for, let's see, I use it for French fries, I use it for sandwiches like chicken patties, burger patties, chicken nuggets. We've used it to reheat fried chicken, so if you've got leftover fried food and you want to reheat it and have it nice and crisp, this is the perfect device for that. And like I said, when I'm making meals like egg rolls, like I make steak and cheese egg rolls, those can be very time consuming to do with one single air fryer, but having the double, I get so much of it done all at once. I can fit about I want to say 5 or 6 egg rolls per compartment in here, which is fantastic, and I get them done really quickly. Let's see what else. So the other feature is that as I'm using one of them, so if I get rid of the sink here, if I want to use just one, like let's say I don't need both at the same time, I can pull out the one that I don't want to use. Let's say I put something in here like a chicken patty and I just want to cook that and I don't need this compartment. I can simply close the one that has the food in it, do the settings, so let's say 400, and I want it to cook for, realistically, my chicken patties usually take 8 to 9 minutes at 400, and if I press start here, it's going to cook just on this side, so I'm not wasting power on the other side. All I have to do is leave this open just a little bit and it will keep itself off. But let's say in a few minutes I decide, oh man, I forgot I have to put something else in. I have to put some French fries in, and I want to actually use this side. I can close it, and now I can press the second button and I can set this, right? So let's say I want French fries. Let's see if I can go back. I can go to 400, I can go to the time, I can set the time here, and then if I leave it, it's going to automatically start on its own. One more second. There you go. So now it started. That's pretty easy, right? So now I can have two different things cooking at two different temperatures at two different times, and I can stagger it or I can time it depending on how I want to cook my food. So I could have something that starts early and something that starts late and have them both ready at the exact same time. And then here in the middle is the stop button, which is pretty simple. And at any time, you can easily just pull these out while it's cooking and give it a little shake. It also does at the halfway mark of the time, it will remind you to shake. It will do a beeping sound and it'll say shake on here to remind you that you should move your food around so that you can make sure everything's cooked evenly. But even when I don't, it still cooks pretty well. I don't have any issues with undercooked, overcooked food in the air fryer. So this, again, my favorite appliance, because I can feed a lot at one time, or I can do one compartment and just do a little at a time. It's super flexible and very good for us. We don't have to cook with oil anymore, which is the whole point of having an air fryer. So this is the Chefman double air fryer.